Lately, I've been sharing parts of my work with people, not dramatically, not to prove anything, just fragments of what I've been studying and living through. Dokodo, Ikigai, Ikizama, and the reactions have been interesting. Some people say I'm smart, others say I'm crazy, and I realized that reaction itself is worth examining. What struck me wasn't the praise or the dismissal, it was how quickly people jumped to extremes. Either this work fits somewhere familiar or it doesn't fit at all. And when something doesn't fit, we don't know where to place it. So we label it. Why this work feels quote unquote abnormal? Most people live inside clear structures. For instance, study leads to grades, work leads to money, philosophy stays theoretical, life stays separate. What I'm doing collapses those boundaries. I'm not studying philosophy to sound wise. I'm not creating content for validation. I'm not researching to be impressive. I'm using my life as material. And that makes people uncomfortable. Not because it's wrong, but because it's exposed. Smart or crazy is the wrong question. And from my understanding, people call something quote unquote smart when it fits an existing hierarchy. And they call something crazy when it doesn't belong anywhere they recognize. This work sits in between, between philosophy and daily life, between discipline and vulnerability, between structure and uncertainty. That middle space has always looked strange, long before it ever looked meaningful. The real discomfort isn't mine. I don't think these reactions are really about me. I think they surface something unspoken in others, unasked questions, deferred curiosity, lives that were never examined, not because they couldn't be, but because it was easier not to. When someone sees death, they avoid it. Labeling becomes a defense. Grounding the reality, I'm not enlightened. I'm not finished. I'm not superior. Early, early in integration, early in articulation, early in learning how to live honestly without hiding behind certainty. And early stages always look messy from the outside. This work doesn't need to be understood yet. It doesn't need approval. It only needs to be lived honestly with discipline, humility, and patience. Those who resonate will recognize it quietly, and those who don't were never meant to walk this path with me. And that's not rejection, that's alignment. This is Wraith Vendetta documenting the work.